Today on Co-op for Two, a spoiler-free roundup and ranking of 5 more boxes from the Deadbolt Mystery Society. Which would I recommend and which would I skip? Stay tuned to find out. So I'm back with another 5 boxes from the Deadbolt Mystery Society. House of Asher, Admit 1, Palehorse Lake, Blue Moon Boogeyman, and the Unmarked Grave. They're all from 2023 except the Unmarked Grave, which is 2022. Let me remind you that I have no relationship with the companies that make the games I talk about on this channel. I purchase everything here myself. If you like this video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and let me know what games you'd like me to review next. I'm not going to go into detail about the specifics of the Deadbolt Mystery Society system. You can find out more on my first roundup of 5 boxes. But they basically fall into the escape room, tabletop escape room genre. That is, they're puzzle based with some thin narrative that connects the puzzles. Deadbolt Mystery Society has been going for a while. They've got somewhere around 75 boxes, typically selling for about $25 to $30 each, or you can subscribe to a monthly plan. Each box will give you a couple hours of playtime. They make minimal use of the internet, but you do need a tablet to scan QR codes. And you can see playthroughs of all of these boxes on the channel, full playthroughs with a little bit of a spoiler-filled review at the end, typically in the 5 to 6 hour long range. Now, why do I like the Deadbolt Mystery Society system? It aligns well with my preferences. It has minimal use of props, a little bit, but mostly bare bones, but a real focus on narrative and quality and generosity of the narrative. The puzzles are varied and are frequently multi-component, and you're not quite sure which piece goes with which puzzle, and that's part of the fun. The Deadbolt Mystery Society also makes a fair use of sort of classic deduction rather than strict abstract visual puzzles. And most of the puzzles fall not on the visual spatial recognition side of things, which I prefer. However, it does need to be said that the technology that Deadbolt Mystery Society uses, which is QR codes and encrypted PDF files, is really starting to show its age and can feel clunky and painful. And in particular, the hints, if you did want to use the hints, are annoying and painful to use. Although one nice feature of this company is that online you can find a contents list and way to reorganize the box to pass it along for each game. I'm just going to walk through the boxes now and give you my bottom line opinion. Let's start with the Fall of the House of Asher, which was an out-of-subscription box for September 2023. This one has a nice, long, generous narrative and epilogue story, a wonderful atmosphere, a real loving tribute to Edgar Allan Poe, and some of the best atmosphere of any of these boxes here. Puzzle quality was mixed difficulty, some easy, some on the high side, a couple of hiccups, but really a nice overall mix and collection. And maybe a little bit of a pacing imperfection at the end, but overall quite good. You can watch a 6-hour playthrough of this on YouTube. I would rank this near the top of my Deadbolt Mystery Society experiences. Next up is Admit 1, a movie theater themed box. This was July 2023 subscription. I would say the puzzles are on the easy side here. with a very forgettable story, mostly mediocre here. No real surprises, no great atmosphere. You can watch a 5.5 hour playthrough of this on YouTube. I would put this near the bottom of my experiences. Next up, Palehorse Lake from August 2023. I would say this was mostly easy, but a couple of really frustrating puzzles here, and some missed opportunities. Some good ideas, but some missed opportunities. You can watch a 4-hour playthrough of this on YouTube. I would say, again, I would rank this near the bottom. Next up, Blue Moon Boogeyman, September 2023 box. An excellent variety of puzzles here, real mix of difficulties with some real deductive elements, which I love. Has got the dark, creepy, scary adult atmosphere, sort of serial killer stuff that I love to see in these Deadbolt Mystery Society boxes, with a good arc and pacing and different acts that open up, lots of storytelling and narrative. Rated definitely near the top of my experiences. You can watch a 6-hour playthrough of this on YouTube. Lastly, we have the Unmarked Grave. This is a 2022 box. There are some cool ideas here, but ultimately a bit thin and a bit of a letdown. I would say puzzles are okay, but some real frustrating moments here, and maybe one of my least favorite, most, I guess I might argue, broken puzzles from a company that is usually very consistently good with their puzzles here. So definitely near the bottom of my Deadbolt experiences. Okay, some final thoughts here. As always, Deadbolt Mystery Society is one of my favorite companies that do these at-home escape room games. However, like most of these companies, the costs feel a little high to me purchasing these new, especially with shipping. But if you can get them on sale or buy them used, or if you buy them and can pass them along, they can be good value for the money. Of these 5 here, there are 2 that I would highly recommend, House of Asher and Blue Moon Boogeyman. The other 3 I would probably pass on. Now, as I said, Deadbolt Mystery Society is one of my favorite companies doing this, but stay tuned for a video coming soon looking at some of the lesser known companies that make these kinds of games. There are some surprises in store.